Hello and welcome to NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez. First things first, let's get to today's matchups. And our first matchup is Josh Childress versus Hedo Turkoglu. Josh J. Childress is the is a backup shooting guard small forward for the Phoenix Suns. He was actually acquired by Phoenix in a trade during the offseason. Phoenix traded two second-round draft picks to the Atlanta Hawks for Josh Childress. Josh Childress is a very, very good player, very good shooter. He really was a big boost to Phoenix this year. Um, he's just a really, really good person to have coming off the bench. He can really bring something to your team. Hedo Turkoglu is the starting small forward for the Orlando Magic. He can also play power forward. He was traded um, to Orlando from Phoenix in that huge three-team deal this year. He's moved around a lot. He was playing in Orlando when they went to the NBA Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers in 2009. Then in 2010 he was playing with the Toronto Raptors. Then he went to Phoenix in 2011, and then he went to Orlando in 2011. Again, he was traded from Phoenix to Orlando. Anyways, he's a very, very good three-point shooter. Not that good a post player for being a forward. He's 6'10", so he can shoot over tall defenders, which is really a big advantage for him. He's a pretty solid player for Orlando. I'm gonna give this matchup to Hedo Turkoglu. He really brings a lot to any team. He's a good shooter. He's a good player to have on your team. So I'm gonna give a matchup to him. Our next matchup is Brook Lopez versus Marc Gasol. Brook Lopez is the starting center for the New Jersey Nets. Marc Gasol is the starting center for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brook Lopez's team did not make the playoffs this year. Marc Gasol's team did make the playoffs this year, and they upset the San Antonio Spurs as the 8th seed in the first round of the playoffs. Only the second team in NBA history to do that. The first was when the Golden State Warriors upset the Dallas Mavericks as the 8th seed against the number 1 seed. That was in 2007. This time it happened. Marc Gasol, when he was traded to the Grizzlies for Pau Gasol. That was said to be one of the worst trades ever. But now people were thinking, okay, maybe that was a decent trade because Marc Gasol really proved that he and Zach Randolph overpowered the Spurs inside, especially Marc Gasol because he's playing. Marc Gasol is over 7 feet tall, and he's playing against DeJuan Blair, who's a 6'7" center for the Spurs, and Antonio McDyess, who's a 6'9" center for the Spurs. So Marc Gasol was really able to use that height advantage down low, and they ended up winning that series. Brook Lopez, neither of these players have ever made the All-Star team. Brook Lopez, though, he's a pretty good player for the New Jersey Nets. He's one of the better. He was kind of an all-star snub this year, playing with Deron Williams. Deron Williams really does a better job of getting the ball down low to him than Devin Harris did. Brook Lopez, though, he just hasn't. He's still young, and he hasn't completely proved that he's all-star caliber. But I'm going to give this matchup to Marc Gasol. I think that Marc Gasol has shown that he can win better than Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez might be able to look better during the regular season, but Marc Gasol has shown that he can be on a winning team as their starting center and be productive. So I'm going to give that matchup to Marc Gasol. Now let's talk NBA headlines. Jerry West, the NBA legend most famous for being a player on the NBA logo, reveals that he has suffered from lifelong depression. Thank you for watching NBA Talk with Jordan Valdez, and I'll see you next time.